Hello. Excuse the background noise. It's my washing machine. It sounds like it's about to take off and shoot through the roof, right? So, today we're going to talk about. Oh, I'm being rude. This is Flame, if you don't know us. Flame is our youngest. He's not long turned 4. Nope, that's a lie. He's turned 3. See? Don't even know my dragon's ages. Shameful. So, today we're going to talk about brumation, as it is that time of year where a lot of dragons are going into brumation. So brumation is a state of inactivity or dormancy within reptiles and amphibians. It's similar to hibernation in that it occurs in response to the cold weather, because obviously we've gone from summer to, oh my goodness, turn the heating on, I'm frozen. Or unless, like me, you have reptiles and you're like, I don't need to put the heating on because I'm boiling. You know. So signs to look out for if your dragon is going into brumation is reduced activity. So, I mean, for example, Obi is our maniac of the group. He's usually very active. So if he's going to brumation, he will show signs of slowing down. You know, he's not running around as much. Things like that. So they're less active. Lethargic is another word to use. Or they may remain in one spot. So you may find they stay in one area for longer than they usually would. Or they will spend a while hidden. So if you've got somewhere where they can hide, like for example, he's under his platform. We've got hideouts for all of our dragons as well. So they may spend weeks hiding away. Loss of appetite. So you may notice that they're not eating the greens as much. That's just signs like that. You know, when I speak, sometimes I speak that much, I've got a dry mouth. Brumation is good for overall health, though. It may contribute, not all the time, but it may contribute to a longer lifespan. Don't worry if your dragons do not go into brumation either. It's nothing to worry about. So when they are in brumation, they may wake up to drink water, so always provide fresh water daily. So they may wake to drink the water, and it may be that they go back to sleep straight after. Some don't, some will stay awake, some will go back into brumation. As I said, what to do is provide fresh water. Avoid offering food, as this can actually cause health issues, so they're not able to digest it, things like that, while they're asleep. Monitor them as well. So if you notice that they are losing weight while in brumation, I went to say hibernating then, you probably heard that. Monitor, because if they start losing weight while in brumation, then that is possibly there's a health problem and they will need to be taken to the vet. Create a safe space as well. So like I said, your hideout, somewhere where they can feel safe. Even something like this, under a hideaway, just so anywhere where they usually like to go. Some of them will have a favourite spot, so pick their favourite spot, put the hideaway there, and use that as their safe space. I'm getting tongue-tied. So adjust your environment as well. So that means mimic the natural seasonal changes by gradually reducing the temps and decreasing the light cycle to encourage brumation as well. If you want them to go into brumation, then mimic the natural environment. A brumation can last from a couple of weeks up to 4 months. I've known some people say their dragons have gone longer than 4 months, so it just depends on the dragon. When they do wake up from brumation, obviously make sure they got their water, increase their heat, allow them to bask for a day or 2 before giving them food. Monitor them as well, just to check that they are okay and they're not looking too thin. Make sure they get that basking time, and don't feed them straight away. Obviously give it a day or 2 so they've got time to bask and adjust to temperatures being risen, and just keep an eye on them and then feed them. And when you do go into feeding them, provide soft foods if possible to start with, so that they get used to eating. So things like, mashed up banana, for example, soft bugs, So things like, I don't know, waxworms are quite soft, aren't they? I should know this. I'm always hands deep in bugs with these guys. So yeah, obviously it's nothing to worry about. If they start slowing down, that's usually just a sign of brumation. If you have any tips, oh, there goes my dog. I almost got through the whole video, guys, without him making any noise. That's Duke. If you don't know Duke, Duke has just basically introduced himself. If you've got any advice as well, feel free to comment. What we're trying to do is make this channel where everyone can ask questions, anyone can give advice. Even Duke is trying to give advice from the sounds of it. Is that right, Dukey? Okay, thank you very much. Duke says yes, please comment and help each other and don't judge each other. We're trying to do it where, you know, because obviously we are on TikTok and there's always a lot of judgment, as I said before, and we're trying to make people feel that they can ask questions without a judgment coming in. Another thing that I've spotted today, and it's nothing to do with brumation, it's kind of, it's got on my nerves, and I don't know if you can agree with me. Can we, and it looks like it's gonna become a trend, so I'm trying to nip it in the bud. Don't paint your dragon's nails, okay? I've seen someone today, I kid you not, Christmas theme, okay? Even if it's like non-toxic or whatever, please don't paint the nails, okay? For me personally, I definitely won't be, because I mean, once you've got the nail varnish on, you've got to think about how you're getting it off, and obviously the fumes, the toxic, the chemicals, etc. that go into polishers and nail varnish removers. So yeah, please don't paint your dragon's nails. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing you all soon. Well, not seeing you all, that would be weird. That would indicate like I'm outside your house. But anyway, I hope this video's helped. And again, if you've got any other advice, comment, tips, we take tips, advice, we take it all, okay? Any help is greatly appreciated, and no judgment.